What's going on, y'all? Know I'm Matt, and you know what I'm about to do. So play up on the cow. I want to holler at y'all real quick, and I want to talk about being average. And I want to talk about why average is okay. What's average? The guy or the woman that works the regular 9 to 5, might work at Walgreens, might work at Walmart. I'm just looking at different places. You might work in the education field, the military field, police work, stuff like that. Blue collar work, 9 to 5 grunt, get up, go home, see your family, pet your dog, do all that. And you do that day in and day out every day. To some people, that's a life they don't want to live. I come from that life. My family comes from that life. And to some people that came up into that, they want better for themselves, right? And they have the right to do that. But here's the thing. That's not necessarily a bad life. It can be boring. That's true. And I'm explaining to you why boring is good after I get done with this. But all in all, most people don't want that. They want the life they see on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube. They want the perfect body. They want the perfect car, the perfect house, perfect wife, perfect husband. When you step outside, when you put that phone down and you step outside and you look into the world, it doesn't work like that in real life. It's only like that in your phone. These people are in the top 5 or 10%, so they can do things that everyday people like me and you cannot be able to do. So that puts us in the average category, which is fine. But here's the thing. A lot of y'all are below average. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's the truth. Look, do you want somebody that's gonna lie to you, make you feel good, or do you want somebody that's gonna tell you the truth? The majority of y'all are below average. What do I mean by below average? You know what I'm about to go to. You don't want to get your ass up and do the work physically. You got that going on, right?
Play me some Pippin, man.
A lot of y'all are just lazy. Let's be honest about that. And when I'm saying y'all, I'm including myself in that because I was exactly like that. 70 pounds ago, I was a fat fuck. I didn't care about doing PT, none of that. And I was also lazy. I would lay around, be on YouTube all day, knowing I have stuff to do. Wasn't really progressing in my life like that. I wasn't even meeting the minimum requirements. But at that same time, I thought that I deserved better than what I was getting. And I couldn't figure out for the life of me, why are my options what they are? Why am I not getting better when I feel like I deserve better? Because, asshole, you wasn't doing the work. And the majority of y'all are in that same boat. You're not doing the work. I always say that. You gotta do the work. Are you doing the work? No. You don't want to do the work, but you think you deserve an A on that test when you didn't study for it. So you're not even meeting the minimum requirements to get a C. You're not even meeting that to fucking pass the class. You're not doing that. But you turn on your phone and you see that and you think that you automatically deserve that. Some of it's not your fault. Some of it is from social engineering. We all fall victim of that. But you still have to take accountability for the things that you can take accountability for. So if you know you're not doing the work, if you know you're not even meeting the minimum requirements to pass, why the hell do you think you deserve this extravagant lifestyle? Look in the mirror. Look at me. Look at me. You don't. When I wasn't doing the work, I didn't. And in some ways, I still don't because I still have things I have to improve on. But I'm totally fine with that because I'm doing the work. It's okay to be average, all right? Because I'm telling you, an average life is way better than some of the things I've seen out here outside in these streets. It is. That guy that might be interested in you, he might be an average Joe, 9 to 5 guy, making anywhere from 30 to 50,000, 60,000 a year. But you don't like that. It's not exciting to you. It's boring. But boring pays bills. Born is gonna be there for your child. Born is gonna make sure that the fucking lights stay on. Born is gonna make sure that food is on the table. It's boring. It's gonna be the same thing, in and out, in and out, in and out, every day for years. But you also know what that is? That's consistency. That's what that is. You can have this rocky road shit, because I know a lot of women, you want excitement in your life. If you see a guy ain't really doing nothing like that, then you like, okay, well, he's not my type because he's not exciting. That's a whole nother aspect I'll talk about later on, probably in another video, but I'm just talking about from a surface level, just from a position, a job, what you do, day in, day out. That's gonna be boring. You're gonna get up, do the same thing, you're gonna go to the same place, do your work, go home. It's gonna be boring. But guess what? That also pays the bills. That also leads to retirement. That also leads to a 401k or anything else. TSP if you're in the military. That's boring, right? But guess what? Your kids ain't gotta worry about, okay, where's my next meal coming from? Your child ain't gotta worry about, okay, how I'm gonna get shoes for gymnastic class or some shit like that. They're not gonna have to worry about that because it's always gonna be constant, right? But a lot of y'all don't want that. And I'm talking to women right now, but of course, this is not all women, but we can flip it on the men too. What are you gonna do? Do you want to be boring? Boring get shit done. Or do you want to have this lifestyle that you see online when they're not really living like that? The 5-10% are, but the majority are not. They're just putting on the facade and making you feel like you deserve that when you know you ain't did the work. So you're below average. Instead of being offended, I need you to do something about that. When I was below average, I did something about it. I consider myself average now, on my way to working to be above average, and then working my way up to get as far as I can. Bruhs, like I always tell you, you have time to get better with time, but only if you're doing the work right then and now at the moment. You can't put that shit to the side and say, okay, I'm gonna get to it tomorrow. Get to it today. But low average people waste time. I almost wasted time by even not coming out here, because look, it's raining, it's a little chilly, and I gotta do 13 miles, half a marathon. I don't want to do it. But what I told y'all before in my previous videos about having duty, doing it when you don't want to do it, that's what people that put the work in, they get the best of life, that's what they do. If you want to be below average, just live your life and don't worry about shit. Just do whatever you want to do, or you'll get to it whenever you get to it. Live like that, and I'm telling you, the results that you're gonna get, you're not gonna like it. And if you're fine with it, be fine with it. Just don't complain. So to all my people that are below average, you got a choice. You can stay where you're at and deal around in that peer group, deal around that tier, and just don't complain about it. Or you can get up off your ass and do something about it. In every aspect of your life. I always like to go back to physical because it's the easiest thing to relate to. Because even a caveman can get that. Even a 3-year-old can get that. A 5-year-old can get that. My daughter gets that. I got her doing PT every day. Push-ups, sit-ups, all that. Running, all that. So she can know the importance of doing the hard work. That way she doesn't become below average. Putting that in her head right now. You need to put that in your head. So if you're getting below average results, it's probably because you're below average. And you need to do something about that if you want to improve, if you want to change, if you want to get better results. Y'all, this shit is the same thing I say almost every video, but like I said, the fundamentals win games. The fundamentals win championships. So I'm out here trying to win a championship. But what about you? Below average people just happen to be in the game. Average people will play the game. But people that want to go above average and beyond, they're trying to fucking win. So what do you want to do? You want to be a winner? Because I want to be a winner. I don't know about you. And whoever's with me for that ride, you're going to reap the benefits. So come along for the ride. Anyway, let me do what I got to do, and I advise y'all to do the same. Get your ass up.